Hello, this is Charles Harvey, candidate for President of the United States for the year 2012. Today I'd like to talk about reallocating some of the government's funds that are being directed to outer space like NASA, about the threats and closing of our borders to our neighbors in Mexico. But I thought I'd share with you an interesting note today. I was looking at a 2003 research program, and I was looking at what Americans are spending in 1 year. And an average spending by Americans is 586 billion on gambling, 80 billion on illegal drugs, 58 billion on alcohol and consumption, 31 billion on tobacco products, and 250 billion on medical treatment for the above related issues. And they also showed that we Americans spend 224 billion to eat out, 191 billion on personal watercraft, 67 billion on frozen dinners, 25 billion on gardening, 22 billion on hunting, 21 billion on extravagant pet products, and about 15 billion on junk food snacks. So we're not cheap people. We do like to spend, as well as our government has taught us. You know, my main issue right now is the United States spends about $18.7 million on space exploration. The fiscal year 2010. That equates to a little over 0.5% of our budget, total budget. And people say it works out to about $60 a year, which is about $5 a month. Wow, that didn't seem much, except that maybe people would like to spend it on Earth here in the United States instead of having billions of dollars every year going in outer space. Now, in 2009, we spent $720 million fighting the Mexican drug cartel. In 2008, we spent $400 million. And of course, the United States Department estimates that 90% of cocaine entering the United States trafficking is through Mexico. Wholesale of the illicit drug sale earning estimates range from 13.6 billion to 48 billion annually. That's incredible. And the wholesale, remember, the wholesale can be as much as $48 billion annually. But instead of some of the 650 billion going to Mexico's economy, it goes to criminals. An estimated of 1 million plus aliens cross illegally into the states from the southern borders each year. 80% of them there are Mexicans, and the rest are from Central and some South Americans. There are about, I'd say 11,000 U.S. Border Patrol officers along the Mexican border, which is around 2,000 miles long. Before 9/11, the cost of manning the entire U.S. border with Mexico just wasn't worth it to the American government. Illegal aliens living in the United States would probably cost the country less than complete sealing off the border. However, since 9/11 attack, any potential entry port for terrorists has been of major concern. Unlike poverty-stricken Mexicans, who often die trekking over the mountains in the scorching heat, and terrorists who are usually well-financed and could be trained and equipped to manage the difficult journey. Today, there are 11,000 American agents patrolling them, like I said, and that's not enough. And that's why my proposal is at the United States borders with Mexico, which is nearly 2,000 miles, that we should hire 40,000 additional border patrols. 40,000 additional border patrols. And that number would put it at just roughly a secured border of 2 border patrol for every mile. And I think it has to be done. It's the only way we can secure our border is to add border patrol. And I also believe that we should completely close all the border crossings except for maybe 3 or 4, perhaps one border crossing point for every 500 miles. Because right now we have 42 border crossings. 42. That's ridiculous. And the only way we're going to stop the killings, the gun running, the very probable illegal drugs that are coming into our country, and millions of illegal immigrants coming in the country, is to get serious. You know, you say it's a war on drugs. Well, it's a war on everything. So I suggest that we put 40,000 more border patrols on duty, close all but 4 of the border crossings of the 42, which would be decided logistically. For the crossings, only crossings would be for import and export vehicles that are authorized goods services. No walk cross traffic, no motorcycles, no cars, vehicles, RVs, nothing. Nothing gets across the border at those 3 or 4 border crossings except authorized vehicles that are approved by the government of the United States. And when and if Mexico ever gets serious and decides they want to do something about it and show proof that they're solving the problem, then we'll reopen them again. We don't need those borders open. Year after year, it's just been drugs, crime, illegal immigrants. Let's close the borders. And also, which I mentioned earlier, bringing back all the American troops. And what I'd like to see done is, along that 2,000 miles, is military facilities built for our soldiers returning at locations that would benefit communities in the area and bring income to them from those military bases. So that it would also act as a secondary protection line by U.S. military beyond the U.S. borders, which should be patrolled and increased by 40,000 personnel. And it helped the economy of all those communities by the military bases. So it's serious, it's tough, it sounds way out there, but you know, spending billions of dollars to go to outer space when we got problems right here on Earth. Let's put space on hold right now and see if we can save our planet Earth and us. Thank you.